Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to FSB Racing Live, Season 45, 20th anniversary of both the League and the Sim. And tonight was supposed to be the beginning of a celebration of that, but we have to pause first to remember a friend that we lost in the off-season. And as you see, the cars taking the track here for happy hour at Daytona. But Bubba Razor, longtime member of FSB, probably everybody's favorite driver. Didn't win a lot of races, but never lost the party. The spirit of the league. He passed away on December 19th after a long battle with prostate cancer. And Milty, I know you're gonna miss him every bit as much as I do, and Sam and everybody at the league sends their thoughts, their hearts out to the Razor family, the Possum Hollow gang, that Bubba was the de facto leader of. All great guys, and he'll certainly be missed. His wife, Kathy, his children, Mitch, Jeremy, Kelly, and his dog, Mr. Cooper. I'm sure they're all going to miss Bubba too. But yeah, sorry to start on a downer, but we had to say something for our missing friend.
Well, and the thing is, Bubba wouldn't want it to be a downer. He wanted to be a upper
He would.
because he was that guy that when Jim Ray ran into the Possum Hollow guys ran into us. These guys came and calling, and they were just fun. They watched broadcasts of
Yeah,
me and Craig Bernardo,
back when you and
and
Nardo were doing it, they found you that
partying
way.
in there. And Bubba's like, let's go sim racing. And he led that group into FSB, and they had a lot of fun, sponsored stuff. They were always, those guys that ran, Bubba was the guy that ran, uh, the way he ran. And, it wasn't about winning races, even though he got a few,
He was no slouch on these super speedways.
yeah, absolutely. It
I
was
think he'd
just
have something to
straight.
say if he was out there tonight.
Absolutely. And the thing is they had fun, and they helped everybody have fun, sponsoring stuff. And the Possum Hollow gang was just a trip, and he will be sorely missed, just a dang shame. Over the years, FSB's been around for 19 years,
This is the 20th.
20 years. Wow. We have unfortunately experienced that many times. When you get to know people for so long, it's a fraternity. The whole sim racing community will miss Bubba, definitely.
Absolutely. It's always a blast having Bubba either around in the forums, on the track, cracking jokes, sending silly links, whatever. But
Drinking that Bush beer, baby.
heck yeah, he loves his Bush beer. He loved NASCAR. He loved Oliver tractors. He loved restoring old Mopar cars.
One of the funniest pictures of me was Bubba superimposed me and some hot cheerleader babe or something, and me holding a Budweiser. He did that with Photoshop or whatever, and then he did a couple with me, like in the bushes with a Budweiser can in my hand. He took a picture of me. Of course, whenever you take a picture of me, there's usually a Budweiser can.
There's usually comedy abound if there's a picture of Milty.
Unless I'm
Yeah.
at work, but he took the time, superimpose that stuff. I mean, that was so cool.
Yeah, but fair or not, time marches on, and it's time to move forward with our season 45 here, and again the 20th anniversary of the game, 20th anniversary of the league, and what better place to start it than here at Daytona? Again, a track that Bubba was always a factor at, and let's get the starting grid up here. You see Dan Irvine returning to the track in the 27 car on the pole.
Awesome.
Matt Watkins, after taking some time off, he's also back, and he's right back where you expect to see him, front row. We got over 27 cars. Well, you gotta take 3 out for me and Milty. At least 24 cars have taken some practice time out there. That's a pretty substantial field. And, these super speedways, as we watch Brad Otto Making a practice pit exit there. You got to watch it. That first gear coming out of the pits here, unrestricted in the truck physics. It can bite you. There's
Well,
Matt
they
Watkins,
say,
the co-goat.
anybody can win this race. The way they talk. Well, that's, NASCAR. It is still really hard. But if you put yourself in the position, make good pit stops, get track position at the end, you got a shot. And a lot of these guys are really good. Or should I say, they're all really good, but this track is, some of their best chance to get a win, honestly, with the competition. So, I'll see.
Yeah, the Daytona. It's a drafting track. It's a restrictor. Well, it's not restricted, but yeah, it's all about staying in the draft, using the air to your advantage, nailing those pit stops. We make green flag pit stops here at FSB, and Daytona is usually gonna have a few of those.
Yeah, and
And
what are you looking at?
that can
About
separate
18 laps?
18 to 20, 22 laps or so. We were getting real good mileage on Tuesday here. So we'll see how they work it out here tonight. I think we'll see something in the 20 lap range. Where is my phone?
Drivers, to your
Oh, I don't
cars.
have my random number generator.
Well, a couple of notable guys starting in the back there. Slim Jim Gately, the 3-car of Mark DeCenza. Good to see him back. Bunch of studs back there trying to stay out of the big one. You got some serious experts here. Derby Dawn starting in the back there. The all-time ass winner. That's All-Star Shoot Up.
Drivers, start your engines.
Last year Ryan Johnson took a sabbatical from adminning and really focused on winning the championship. This year he's back adminning. You just never know how racing is. He could get in a flow here, and Rick Johnson's not here, the defending champion. So you also got Matt Watkins, really focusing on this year and also doing some career changing stuff here. So he's looking, to get another one here. And that be championship. Brad Otto, has won several of these big events. And he's a great super speedway driver. This is his best chance here. Looking at, okay, who am I going to pick for championship this year? I'm going to go with the 41 of Chris Beckman
The championship?
for the
Or for
championship
the
right
win?
now. I think that's the guy that's going to be on the podium at the end of the season. As far as the race, I'm not even going to pick anybody because hell. Oh, I guess I'll do it. Okay. We'll go with Matt Watkins in the 15.
Hard to bet against him on any kind of track, but man, super speedways being as they are, and the nature of the beast, and our tendency to see first-time winners. I gotta
Irvine in that familiar Miller car. He's run for years, been away a little bit. Good to see him back, and he is a stud.
I think I'm gonna go with Bob Williams for his first Friday night win there in that Cole Trickle mellow yellow Ford Thunderbird. Pace car's off. Season 45 is green.
Oh boy, the bottom line little gets down there good. Hey, what you want to do right now is ride. Oh boy. Tires are cold here. Full fuel. Roscoe Hurst, new to the league. He got a little bit loose there in the middle
He's
of turn 1 and 2.
That
But
plain white car there in the middle. We gotta get some paint on that car, but for now he's got the Bondo special. We got a clean lap 1 here. Looks like everybody's jockeying for the single file.
It's how she runs.
Absolutely. Well, you had the famous story of another Pontiac here, the plain white Pontiac Johnny Benson brought down here and almost won him some stuff in Speed Weeks.
Everybody's just trying to get their sea legs here. It's never the same in practice. Even if you have 5, 6 cars going together, all of a sudden you have the full field and you got check up there on the back straight. Just don't get that draft run like you do with all these cars.
Did we lose Slim? Lost Slim.
Slim Jim Gately, his connection down, quality down to 15. He's about to get
dropped in the back.
Dropped, and he's gone.
Oh, rough start. No, he's back. He's shown in the standings.
And he's back. Part of internet racing is definitely that. Next.
I was just about to go on board with him because he was in an interesting spot. And then when I tried to get there on camera too, he was gone. So we'll hop on board Bob Williams.
How you feeling, Bob? Itching. Well, you're not just flat out here. You have to lift. Don't really want to drag the brake. Don't lose too much momentum. Yeah, Bob's trying to find a spot to get vision. Plus, these things are moving around with this arrow here at 192 miles an hour in the corner. 194 there into the kink. Oh boy, right there on the curb. You don't want to go past that. You can see the angle of that.
You can see Slim Jim reconnected in front of them. Not sure how many laps down he's going to be shown here. Oh, I just realized I got
to lose 2 here. Rama. You have to, just like on the interstate here, except you're not going 65, you're going 195. You got to look through those windshields and see what's going on in front of you. These setups are pro setups, but you're not having to worry about probably overheating. You don't really have to, like you would in iRacing.
Got a nice big field tonight, so I can put the source switcher back on, get the full ticker running, and see Slim Jim. A devastating 3-lap down start to the season. And that number 23 Chevrolet Lumina.
Obviously, he's going to battle and fight and try to get that lucky dog.
Very clean and smart start so far. Only a few hairy moments I saw.
Using both lines there, you see him push up a little bit, try to get the draft to the outside, then back down low, but that outside line's starting to form.
Outside line is very strong here. If you get 3 cars, if you get 3 cars hooked up, that's what we did Tuesday night. And for most of the race, I was up on the high side trying to help whoever would work up there.
Matt Watkins is trying to grab his butt with 2 hands there, because I mean that thing was left, right, left, right. He come up on the back of the 27 and had to get out of it. Matt Watkins is now a teammate of mine. He's now a Donkey Bob Racing Long time coming, and he's doing well instantly, as you would expect.
Hey, did you just call him an ass?
No, he's a donkey. There's a difference. Oh, boy.
Yeah, a little bit of a moment there.
Boy, that was close with Jason Dulfers. Dulfers picking up that outside pack. And he's got the super speedway champion veteran. Dude, badass. That's Jeff Hale right on his tail. Hey, that rhymes.
Hail on your tail. That's a good one to have back there.
Oh,
He's one of the best pushers in the business.
he's working him like a hammer on a nail here.
Eight laps in, 22 cars under a blanket, 2x2 through the field.
He positioning, you know, seen Dave Ellens earlier was up on the high side and then lost spots. Now he's on the bottom. Always in your mind, you're thinking about that pit stop, you know. Then you say, think about staying in the back is what you want to do is save fuel. Either you can pit earlier or later than the other guys, but if you, because you'll get a shorter fuel fill and you still should make it if it stays green. And you get a clear run going out.
Jason Dulfer
What you
spurts
don't
out
wanna
to the
do
lead
is-
on the high side.
What you don't want to do is push too far and then get stranded with not enough draft.
Yeah, you need friends. You need friends to pit with you and stick with you. Be able to execute the pit stop to the same efficiency that you do, so you still come out together and you don't lose time, don't lose ground. You need at least three to pit together, as long as you're not too far off cycle to have it work out right.
I've run all kinds of stuff, years at FSB, and 24-hour races and stuff, but this kind of racing is the most stressful I've ever encountered. So stressful.
Oh
You're
yeah,
so close to everybody.
yeah. Between Monday night,
You never take a break.
Monday night we were at Daytona in the Pro Cup, then we were at Pigs Creek in the Super Speedway Series, and then Daytona again in the Chicken Run. So 3 Super Speedway races in a row to start the season off, and my shoulder was killing me. Chiropractor didn't even ask. He just saw the way I was walking today, and he hooked all the E-stem up to directly to the shoulder. Didn't even touch my neck.
Oh boy. Bob Williams down on the apron there. Apron bad.
Yeah, it's not as bad here as we've seen in the past. Some setups, some tracks. You can recover from just nibbling it a little bit as long as you don't linger too long.
Love
Michael
it
Sanders, by the way,
outside.
back there in the 191, FSB veteran, but has been out of the scene for quite some time now. He's been racing over at CCR, and a bunch of us come over there, reunited with him, and here he is back in the FSB fold.
Yeah, he's sponsored a bunch of events for years.
Sin City Motorsports.
We're going in to Sin City.
Say hello to all you guys checking in the chat there. David Audrey Ellens, Tom Jackson, the Robotic Jester, Danny Falcon. His kid's messing with his account again. We got the Jam and J fan club out. Christy Jerk. Michael Hill also cheering for Jam and J. Doris Gately, of course, cheering for Slim. Sorry, he starts out 3 laps down there, Mama Gately, but you know your boy can do it. If anybody can come back from that, it's Slim.
Yeah,
of
thanks
course.
for showing it.
Yeah, we appreciate the love for Bubba. Everybody loves
Boy,
Bubba.
Slim is in the sucker hole there, and he's
Oh.
warping. That's scary because these guys are seeing that in real time.
We got a Roscoe Hurst fan club member here in Girani.
Right on,
Joni?
right
I don't know
on.
how to pronounce that. Gooey says, Matt better be in cockpit camera. Oh, 92, Kevin Mays appears to have made an unscheduled stop. 92 car pulling out 5 laps down. Looks like he also got disconnected. Oh yeah, he got dropped from TeamSpeak too. So
Oh my
connection
gosh.
issues are the story of the night so far. I mean, oh
Big
no!
Rick
Pops around, solo
Right
car
into the
around there.
wall. Did other cars get caught in that?
I don't think so. I think
I
that might
think they
have.
dodged the bullet.
I think that.
Except for him.
I think that might have been a result of the warping on the 23, but we'll have to go back and verify that.
Let's take a look. Oh, that Scotch Blue Ford is definitely going to need some Scotch Blue tape.
So watch him run past Lake Lloyd here. It gets all tight. Everybody's funneling in there to try and get under 43. Donald Ritchie is also multiple laps down. Looks like he also had a connection issue. That's 3 guys reconnecting after connection
Yeah,
issues.
it almost looked like Slim warped up and Pops kind of didn't give him enough room either. It's hard to stay there, but thing is, when you're warping, Slim's going to run it clean, keep it down low, but with the internet connection, they call that in iRacing net code.
That's what it is. That's what it's always been called, technically. But yeah.
Well, I never, if I'd have known that's what it was called, I would have used that every time I screwed up. I'm sorry, Jim. That was net code, bro. You wrecked him. No, it was net code.
It doesn't matter how good your netcode is. If you got a jitter in your transmission, then it's got to be a jitter on the track.
Well, obviously, got a pit right now. What do? Time will allow you to get fuel and 2 tires. So
2 tires all night. That's it. 2 tires. Never take 4 unless you've gone for a slide.
What you want to do is, in your mind, you want it, which, you can't predict cautions, but you would like to be able to be putting lefties on your last stop because it's faster.
Yeah, all possible.
And then less fuel.
What
They're
is
pretty
up?
close to the fuel window here, so, but not quite. So.
Okay, you seeing what I'm seeing here? Look down pit road at what I've got up on the broadcast here. Look at the camera boom. It's like there's a bunch of tiny little people on it instead of a camera.
Like garden gnomes up there or something?
Yeah, there's a bunch of garden gnomes up there working
They are.
cameras.
Help me, help me. Follow the Yellow Brick Road.
So, man, Chris Beckman checking in, our in-race reporter here. It looked pretty white-knuckled out there. You were working the high side. I knew from Tuesday that it works up there, and well, you saw it too. How you feeling up on the high side tonight?
I think it's going to be good up there. It's so early. I was a little uncomfortable being out there this early. I think we're going to be pretty conservative till we get to the second half of the race here.
It is always good to get up there and show people what you can do up there, and get guys used to doing it so that they know when it's time. Yeah, that's gonna work. You want to send that message, so it's good to find out who's good up there. But yeah, with an 80 lap race here, 16 laps in, I'm with you. I want to keep that car in one piece to be there for that second half, that final push.
Yeah, we've got a big group of cars. I think that the winner could come from tonight. So it's going to take some good strategy, keeping the car up front, and like you said, making sure your fenders are clean. Otherwise, you're not going to be in victory lane for sure.
Well, yeah, exactly. But it's still going to boil down to when you're going to get that first green flag stop, because you're going to get one, and how you execute that. Because you come out of that, then okay, where am I at? Now I can really, I got to be in that top group.
Yeah, like you said, if you lose that top group on the green flag stops, then chances are you're going to be struggling for track position the rest of the race. It really does set you back.
You're going to be begging for a caution flag. You're going to be seeing oil everywhere on the track, screaming at the NASCAR tower about it, and they don't listen. They don't listen at all.
Well, they're
No.
yeah. NASCAR.
I was screaming at them all night Monday, and they wouldn't give me that caution. Well, I am going to step aside and get a refill.
Yeah, boy.
I had a. Let me tell you, this is just perfect. Actually, I was waiting for the restart, but it was like an hour before showtime. I hadn't even showered yet, and I just go to fire up.
That's terrible.
I go to fire up OBS and check that everything's working. Make sure I've changed the event information. I was gonna change the sponsor. By the way, new sponsor this season. We thank Farmer Brothers Contracting for all the years of sponsorship, but now Ryan Johnson's taking it over for Checkered Flag Motorsports, putting up the trophy money. But I didn't get a chance to swap the logos because when I popped in and checked the camera settings, the friggin' camera was freaking out on me. I tried changing cables, changing ports, changing just about everything except the camera itself. And finally, I found a troubleshooting thing that someone had done on Reddit and tried what they did. Well, their solution made the camera 10 times worse, so I went and did the opposite of what they did, and all of a sudden it worked again. So that was my start to season 45 broadcasting.
No wonder you were so quiet.
Yeah, an hour of trouble. Yeah, that's why I was in the quiet time corner, because I was freaking out trying to fix the damn camera.
Hey, but you made it, brother.
I made it, and we're here.
And the pace car lights are out.
And just to clarify, Sean, that is, we'd all know Checkered Flag Motorsports picking up sponsorship, but it's technically Brothers Body and Paint this year.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Oh, Sam told me Checkered Flag the other night. So Brothers... this is what I get for listening to Sam. So Brothers Body and Paint, right there you see on the hood of the 59 car.
Long time body shop. And
there you go. You get some screen time for a sponsor.
and Ryan's took it over years ago, and he'll fight through COVID and everything. Still got business, man. Do good work, you get business. Yeah,
absolutely. And we got the lights off on the FSB pace car. Coming off turn 4, you'll duck in, and we'll go green here on lap 19 of 80. Not quite a quarter of the way in. Dan Irvine on the point, jamming Jay Dulfer in second, Matt Watkins third, Ryan Johnson fourth, and Jeff Hale, super speedway specialist in P5. That's Ryan's teammate too. Green flag back in the air.
You want to stay up with those guys. There you go. There you go. Gotta get those good restarts.
Oh, Ryan hangs his teammate out. He's down
Matt
the inside
Watkins
line.
all over the back of the 63. Outside line for it.
The line's kind of disorganized right now. They got a lap car up the front.
And they need Kevin Mays to drag him.
They need to know that Kevin Mays is okay and is capable of dragging that line. Yeah, they want to get out of there. They don't want any part of that. They don't know what Kevin Mays has got. They don't know why he's laps down, if it's just a connection issue or if he's taking some damage.
That was a good move because Kevin did a good job to kind of space the field there so they could have some room to slide down under there. That could have been disastrous.
Oh, Matt Watkins gets knocked out of line, and
Watkins, he does that every race. He's got to have at least one.
I don't know if that was a bumper grab from his front end or if Ryan just got into him a little off center, but no harm, no foul, no blood, and we're back in line. Meanwhile, the high side has picked up the 3-car briefly. Mark DeSenza, haven't talked about him tonight. The Rocket in the field. All right, now I'm going to go get that soda. Right back.
Ducks in a row here. Ryan Johnson goes a little bit wide. Here comes the outside. Jeff Hale moves to the outside, gets in front. No, he doesn't. Bails on his teammate. And Not yet, bro. He's waiting to pick that draft up. He's going to come up and connect with the 3, I guarantee it. They're working together. And there he goes. Not yet. They don't have numbers. So him and Mark DeSizzler are talking on the radio. Now he's going to pick it up on the straightaway. That's great work. That's what teammates do when, they've been racing together forever. 35, Roscoe there, it's got some skills. I'd follow those dudes. They know what they're doing. Losing numbers on the outside, side drafting down the back straight. Get that little side draft and pull out. These guys good or what? Talking to Matt Watkins, doing multiple platforms. He was a little concerned about being rusty in this sim. Come on, dude, really? How many championships do you have? He doesn't look rusty to me. Dofer gets out in the lead. Gets the outside line running. You're out there with a fishing pole and you're just, throwing it out there far. Be patient, let it sit there. Pretty soon you're going to get a bite. Now that outside line is starting to work.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
All
What's up,
right.
Sam?
League owner promoter Sam Young in the booth. As Jam
Man.
and Jay has taken the lead, much to the delight of the ever-present Jam and Jay fan club.
Well, I just want to thank you again for another great season and for doing this as always. And thanks for the great compliment to Bubba Reza. We love him. And also, yes, it's Brothers Body and Paint. Dang it. Sorry, dude.
Well, nobody's perfect, man.
Have a good race, guys. Thank you
see
so
if
very much.
you see if my camera hadn't freaked out, I would have had time to put the wrong logo up.
I was about to mention that, but Chris got to it first.
Well, he knows he's doing the website. But thanks again, guys. Awesome deal. Have a good race.
Hey, thanks, Sam. I see the high line is definitely working now. You got the teammates of Jeff Hale and Mark DeSenza. The new guy who's clearly not new to the racing here in
No,
Roscoe
he got
Hurst.
skills.
I raced with him a couple times this week. He definitely knows what he's doing out there on the track, and he's working that high line. And we got our answer on Kevin Mays. Kevin Mays' car is just fine. It's hanging tough with these guys up there. He just needs a break to get some of those laps back.
Yeah, connection looks good now. Sometimes that just happens. That's sim racing. The amazing technology it takes to do this. And now with the way the internet is so much faster, back in the day it was brutal. But yeah, it was so cool. You had to do it anyway. Talking like my first internet connection was like 750K, max. But it was more like 500.
Kevin Mays' car was good, and I think he might have smacked the wall a little bit there.
They are close. Super close. Thing is, the closer you get, it matters. The draft matters. 1 foot compared to 3 feet is a huge difference. And Watkins pushing the 27 of Dan Irvine hard.
Yeah, the tandem doesn't quite work here. The bumper locking tandem 2-car draft that we've seen kind of through the 2010s.
There's like a credit card, I think.
Yeah. But if you can get it close enough, like you said, within about a foot or so, keep that constant seal and keep the two cars, breaking the same pocket of air, it can make a huge difference. And following through the corners, that's the biggest skill gap you'll find in the various pushers. The people who can keep it there, who don't give up too much on the entry because they get too timid. Like, watch, again, Jeff Hale, one of the best in the business. He is glued to Jason Dolfer's bumper, that 63 car.
Well, you always know you have to slightly lift, give dude in front of you through the corner enough space to have air on his deck lid.
Yeah, so this is
you're
what it
gonna
looks
get
like.
that back, and you're talking like, see Hale giving him 2 feet, where on the straightaway he's giving him no feet. Just give him a little bit of room to don't take the air off the rear.
This is what it looks like off the back bumper of the 63 car right now. It's a whole lot of Jeff Hale grill. By the way, another thing about Bubba, you see that Alborn on the hood, and you hear Alborn on the intro every week. That is Alex Razor, Bubba's grandson, is the drummer for that band. So that's another connection, another thing that Bubba brought
Now carry on
to FSB.
Okay, so it was pretty much by the time we went green, we were like lap 18. So
Yes, they're coming to 19 on the restart. I'd say in the next 10 to 12 laps, we're going to start seeing pit stops.
and 40 is important. Can you
40's halfway.
20 after that, or do you want to get to like 42? You also got to, teammates are working together and also non-teammates. Descenza from the rear with the gear. Look at the 3 car. Guy's scary good, man. As they say in sports, he looks like he hasn't lost a step at all.
Love that
Thinking
sound.
here, starting to think here, a little bit of warp there from Matt Watkins. Just a little wiggle. At 27 goes up wide, loses a little bit of draft, then tries to side draft and pull out. And he's going to stall out, but he's going to pick up that outside line. Definitely, that's going to happen to you eventually. And now with these lap cars too, things are getting jiggy and guys are wanting to position themselves for this green flag stop if it happens imminent.
Oh,
The
no.
big wreck, the 016 up in the air, flipping.
Oh, it's the big one.
Michael Sanders around. Derby Don, Dave McCorston. Adam Semenik. Let's see what happened there. Oh,
First of all,
big damage for Dan Irvine. Semenik up on his roof.
First of all, for some reason, I only have Adam's paint on my main computer, not the camera 2 computer, so I apologize for that for Adam and everybody. But here's here they catch him. He was out there by himself. They're catching him to lap him again.
Or all of a sudden he turned exit stage right and
He got
hard
hooked.
into
He got hooked. You see it right there.
Dan. So that was Dave Ellens got in the back of him.
No, it was not. It was the 57, I
Nope.
believe.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, different view I'm looking at here. Yeah, no. Oh, up into the catch fence, wipes out the field there.
It's a huge, huge wreck. Lots of big names, fast cars caught up in that. Slim Jim among them.
Tom
57,
Jackson.
57 smacks the wall afterwards. We got Michael Sanders, Tom Jackson, Dan Irvine, heavy damage. 50 car Dave McCorriston. 35 Roscoe Hurst, heavy damage to the right side. Slim Jim got a piece of it. Obviously, Adam Simonic's car is probably done for. When you go airborne, it's usually not so good for pretty much every part of the car.
That thing
92
maybe
Kevin
was up in the
Mays.
catch fence, as you can see the catch fence.
101 and Jeff Habak, too. Let's see what Jeff saw.
CCR, I think it was this week. Several guys here have gotten some wins in our sister leagues, but not going to happen tonight.
Might not be too bad there for Jeff. Just a little contact and spin. Let's go on board Adam Simonik and see what he saw. Yeah, when you're looking backwards at the field coming and on your roof, that's what you see.
Where's my bucket? I gotta throw up. Kevin Mays, severe damage.
Speckman, lucky to get by there when he did.
Tough night for the 92 team. You can see he's very competitive. Gets down laps. It's just,
I don't think Tom Jackson was actually in that.
He spun.
Let's get on board Action Jackson here and see what he saw. Oh, he did. Okay, you got a piece of it. You got a big piece of it. Thought maybe he got down to the apron and just stopped it. So sometimes that's the way you go when these big wrecks are happening in front of you. So yeah, that's a game-changing big one right there.
Yeah, Dan Irvine got hammered. I can't believe that car is so beat up. He just got planted into the wall there. He was the wall. On his own business, chilling on the outside. Ah!
Well, my broadcaster Jinx did catch Bob Williams there as he was there at the start of that one, and he did catch the wall with the right side after clearing past Adam. So we'll see how that right side damage is going to affect him. I don't think he's going to be able to lead with the hard slap he took there to the right side.
Things are starting to look better for some guys that maybe didn't look good earlier. Survival. I'm going to step away just for a sec. I'll be back.
All right. So this gets us pretty close to halfway here on the restart. See if the lights turn off on the pace car this time by. We got Dave Ellens and Chris Beckman checking in the booth. Dave, were you clear of that one, or did you get a piece of it? I didn't see you in there.
No, I made it through that, and a lot of smoke, and everybody cleared it out of my way. So I just wanted to say welcome back for the new season, guys.
Hey, yeah, welcome back. And let's see if we get a replay from your view there.
Yeah,
There's
I was right behind
150.
it, so it should be a pretty good view.
There we go.
Yeah, I think we're coming in right on being able to make it here with one more stop. So we'll see what happens.
Oh yeah, that was right in front of you. You're right behind Bob Williams. And just scoot to the bottom and
I know it was
the seas
close.
parted. That's good stuff. So yeah,
I was
you're
just glad they went up rather than down.
It looks like we're taking this restart on lap. It's gonna be 38 or 39. Sometimes my counter doesn't update right away.
All right, gentlemen, have a good time. I'll check you back in later.
All right, thanks, Dave. Chris, you were pretty close to that one too. You had Dan to your outside. He got caught in it. You just barely got clear of that, and car should be fine. Looking
Yep.
good there in P4.
I could hear it behind me. I had a feeling that was going to be pretty tight there.
Yeah, a lot of real fast cars got caught up in that one. 35 to 27, 57, all heavy damage.
These super speedway tracks, it's hard when you get a big wreck going like that. It just clogs the whole track.
Yeah, we've seen it happen to the big boys too. They call it the big one, and they ain't kidding.
Well, we're just sitting here watching these guys go around like it's easy, and it's like try driving the 405 freeway in LA at 195 miles an hour and see how that's going to work out for you.
Garden State Parkway in rush hour is 80 miles per hour bumper to bumper like this.
That's 80, not 190.
Yeah, exactly. But they are that tightly packed.
But I get you. Yeah, it's probably pretty scary. Yeah. As we go green again. Off sequence now with pit stops, but I don't think these guys are really concerned with that. It is what it is, and it'll happen the way it happens. Jason Dolfer gets hung out to dry there. I don't think so. And Dave Ellens is like, sorry, bro, I'm not letting you in, you know. Not yet. That's okay. That could be by design a little bit here. Long way to go here, and you can work that outside line. Fresh tires again, and every time the car is different, and you're different. Get a break, and then you get back in the car. You got to refocus. And that's not as easy, you know. Talking to teammates, you know, you have to execute everything. I just still love one of the great things about this sim is everything in pit road has to be perfect. Can't drive through no cars or nothing, or you don't, you know, like EA Sports, you don't have them pit for you. You got to execute. Oh! And, oh, car hard into the wall, straight into the wall. Dude, that's a good thing that this ain't real. And the caution is out, because that was a hard lick right there. I didn't see which car it was, if it was Kevin Mays or somebody went blasting in hard into the wall there.
It appears to be Adam Simonik. It just went bad to worse for Adam.
There's no way you know, that's a leg breaker right there.
He just came down and safety crews are going to be cutting Adam out of the 016, I'm afraid. That one hurts.
I don't know if he got a touch from the back, but suddenly he turned left. I don't think he wanted to do that. I don't know if Brad Otto got in the back of him or...
Go from the helicopter view here. Got Rick Castle and him talked to him about him a lot tonight. He's down on the bottom, and no, I think think Adam just came down. I mean, we don't know if the car was loose from the damage he received in that big wreck.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it from a different
Oh,
perspective here.
lovely. NASCAR 2003 season has stopped on my second PC.
Oh.
That's all right. I run too.
Oh yeah, he got loose and came down on the 124 there. Yeah, is really it. These are the kind of races that Brad Otto can win. Hanging around, dodging bullets. We've seen him win Talladega for.
Ready to pit road, and this will open the window to making it on one stop from here. We can go green. We can get a green flag stop to finish this off.
Wolfpack Racing. 1, 2, 3, 4, United States Marine Corps. Right side tires for Brad Otto from Fresno, California, where I'm from. Nice stop. Oh, the 101 next to him there. Hey, Havoc with the win there, but he did get damaged earlier. But I don't know, that car looks pretty good. Is he a lap down here? I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Yeah, I think so.
Wait a minute. I just realized something. I'm looking at the connection log in TeamSpeak, and I think Adam actually got dropped there. He didn't come down because he got dropped
Yeah,
from TeamSpeak at the
that can
exact same
happen
time.
when you have a epic internet failure. You could still be online for a second in the game and usually you lose your connection first and your comms, TeamSpeak or whatever. So, who gets the lucky dogs here? Has anybody moved
I
up?
think it should be. I think Slim was within one there.
Yeah, Slim Jim down pit road now, lap down car. Well, you gotta donkey bop, man. Don't give up. Get that lucky dog. Get that lucky dog. That's a good boy. What do we have here? Derby Dawn, which he was caught up in some of that stuff, but
That's his brother.
let's see if, how. Oh, that's Dave McCorston. Yeah, that's not Dawn. My bad. No wonder he's got a different number. Man, I'm so slow sometimes.
That's all right, Milty. That's what you got me for. What you've got me for. Wow, you talk pretty one day.
I've been thinking about that ever since warm up, practice. It's like, what? Derby's got a new. Gosh darn it. Oh, Derby's got to be cheering Dave on here. Dave, he's been here before.
Dude, Dave Allen's running the apron there, trying to save every bit of fuel he can to make sure that he can make this on one stop.
Yeah, that's no joke.
Called Action Jackson, Tom Jackson, 87. Your Marines. There's another one for you.
Do you feel dizzy? Do you feel faint?
Do you feel like ice cream? He's got the Mr. Softy Ford Thunderbird up front with the lights out on the FSB pace car. Lap 43 of 80. Gonna restart.
What is that? A jelly donut?
We're actually going to start on lap 45, rather. So there will be... Yeah, there's that. You have to do the one stop from here.
Like I said
Not sure
before,
about the guys who stayed out, though.
Yeah, like I said before, you got to refocus here. Nobody does that better than that 15 guy. So humble a dude, man. I mean, you just, helpful. You meet people in sim racing, they're just so cool, and there's a lot of them in this league. And a guy like Matt is just want to hang out with him, he's going to build you up, be positive, humble about his skills. Guys that win a lot like that sometimes aren't like that. But he understands who he's running against and what he's up against, and these guys are good. That's why he loves the challenge. That's why he's, trying other stuff here too. New things, In this sim, you can go cockpit, you can go different views. He's taking on some new stuff here where he's not used to, and instantly competitive. You got skills, you got skills. You're a racer, you're a racer.
Tom Jackson got a huge jump on that start.
That's all fine and dandy, but they're going to be coming. They know he's a lap down, and they want to see how his car is before.
He's not a lap down. He's the leader.
Oh my gosh!
And he's gonna get run down by Don
They're
Ritchie, who is a lap down.
Now. Defend low. Stay that bottom line and just work it. Whoa, boy, the 43.
That was too close. That bottom.
That was some good internet right there, because that could have been net code right there. Donald Ritchie, let's go. Trying to get some laps back here. Just like Mays, and this is another good platform for him.
Ooh, Dave Ellens washes up the track almost into Bob Williams. In fact, he might be the next victim of the connection gremlins.
Race, you want to be in the lead. Make these other guys try to do something. There's a good chance they can wipe each other out behind you. Perfect stop there to get himself in the lead.
I think he stayed out.
Oh, that makes sense there. Yeah. Okay. So he's gonna need a caution, or is he?
He is, because he's gonna end up pitting by himself, like 3 laps, 4 laps before anybody else.
Yeah, roll the dice, baby. Mama, I'm leading the FSB Daytona race here. And I got Matt Watkins all over me like a wet blanket.
And Irvine's still in the mix there on the bottom line.
Yeah, how
Michael
much
Sanders
does that
as well.
car have left after getting plastered?
Back
Sim
into that
racing
car.
is funky, you know. Sometimes the littlest hit will give you the worst damage, and vice versa. I dodge a bullet. Oh, we're going 3 wide here. Dave McCorston up high. He's gonna get hammered here though.
They get shuffled out. Oh, it almost comes down on Jeff
4
Havoc.
wide, 4 wide, still 4 wide. Spotter telling you 4 wide here. 3 wide. Oh, up against the wall a little bit.
Yeah, there you can see the back end of Dan Irvine's car from onboard Pops Marguson. That thing is ugly, but it's getting the job done.
Could be one for Dave Ellens here, too. Mart, he's been pretty much saying, you know, I'm going to stay on that bottom line and whatever they do on the outside, of course, that's going to change, you know. Because, you know, you're looking in your mirror and you're thinking, if the outside line starts to form, then, you know, I need to be the guy to be the point man, you know. I'm in P5 right now. I'm chilling. But then again, it's 51 of 80. So maybe I'll just stay right here, you know.
Some Jim Gately's car looks pretty good too. Back on the lead lap. Was involved in the big one, but I don't see much damage on it.
Champion 2 seasons ago. Gately,
Michael Sanders getting shuffled back.
Never give up.
Matt Watkins wants the high side help.
Watkins is a relentless type of driver. I mean, he is just relentless as far as his focus. Just doesn't. Everybody gets a daydream moment sometimes, you know. This guy just doesn't. He clicks drive, and it's business here. You know, when I was driving, it was always about where's that 15 guy at? Where's that 52 at? I want to be there, you know. I don't know what they're thinking, but whatever they're thinking, I'm going to start thinking like that.
Bob Williams being caught to be put a lap down.
Yes.
Oh, 3 laps down.
Precarious here. Well, Watkins gets a little draft on him.
But that's putting Bob Williams up. He got disconnected as well. It's been a bad connection.
Could be server issues, you know. In every sim, worldwide sim where anybody can join, there are servers, and you know sometimes they don't run right. You know, they have connection issues.
Those evenly matched lines of cars heading through turns 3 and 4.
There are things you can control, and those are not one of them. So as a driver, you just can't think about that until it happens, and you got to deal with it.
Tom Jackson will lead that lap, I believe.
which race it was, Le Mans or Daytona, 24-hour, every single car. I don't know, we were like 20th, and all of a sudden we were in first, and then we got disconnected, dude. The whole service failed. Race is done. Never know. But the brainiacs have figured out how to make this stuff happen in real time with people sitting everywhere, all over the world. They're in a race, and it feels like you're right next to that guy, but you're not. One guy's in Indiana, another dude's in California, another guy might be in Australia. Now you take it for granted, but being around as long as we have, back in the day, it was like, if you could make it to a race, it was amazing, but you didn't care. Nose to tail here. So what are we looking at for last pit stop here? Started
they come in
42, so 43.
We started on lap 44.
Okay,
45. Which gives you...
So 65 would give you 15, so 62, 63. Or do you run it out?
I want to pit in the window. Here comes Tom Jackson. As we thought,
Jackson down pit road.
He's going to have to be by himself because he's the only one who stayed out. And that is going to be costly.
That's still a great show for Tom, and get some TV time and get out there. You got to take a chance, Caution came out,
Yeah, if he caught another caution, he would have done. Pretty.
Yeah. Jason Dolfer on the lead here. Beckman pushing him. Been doing this a while now. You're starting to get tired a little bit mentally and physically. It's a sim, but you got your foot planted into the plastic or metal or however, depends on how much money you want to spend for sim rig. These guys spend, got teammates that got $20,000 worth of stuff,
Mine aren't that expensive, but they are metal to the point where I get a pair of water shoes I wear, cheap water shoes off Amazon, keep the pedals from my feet apart.
Yeah, and I'm a sock guy, so
I would. Oh yeah, if it was just.
I got a G27, so I go socks, and with the softer pedal, the better pedals are the harder ones. Fanatec's, spend $1,500, $2,000 for.
There you go. Tom Jackson loses a lap here, having pitted by himself.
Well, they're all going to have to pit again. And the problem is, he's getting that draft, so that's going to help. But can he make it to the end?
Yeah, that's the other question. I think as long as he spent out there in third gear, no.
Puts these guys, Jason Dolfer, last two seasons, really just, where'd he finish the points? Third, second? Last year, I don't have anything.
Christopherson was second in the points last year. Let's go call the 75 there, Andy Wilhite. He's kept that car, the Lucas Oil machine.
Absolutely.
Yeah, pretty much out of trouble tonight. I don't think he got caught up in any of the big wrecks. He's kept himself on the lead lap. He's on the back of the pack right now, but yeah, he's got the car to carry him to the finish.
Well, been there where the 63 is here. Yeah, now you're like, there's no outside line forming. Everybody knows they got to stop again. So now it's all about executing that green flag stop. Trying to work the outside line. You don't want to get set up here. We got something on the scanner. Whoa, we
Car's
got cars
aggressively
going down
turning
pit
off
road,
for pit
time.
road. Lots of
Mark
tires
DeCenzo
locking up.
locks them up.
Ryan Johnson locks him up.
Matt Watkins with a stellar stop there if he wasn't speeding. It's what he do. One of the best I've ever seen, pitting. He has no fear. He is not going to lollygag in the pit road. He's going to drive it in sideways or loose. He doesn't care. DeCenzo with the huge pit stop. That is not Mark DeCenzo territory.
Oh, we'll see if he got busted.
We'll see. Oh, car's forced out there. I don't know if that's the blend line there.
No, they're fine. Blend line is turn one.
Okay. Can't pit too early on certain versions of the track, but this is different, and because you run all the time, so. Getting up to speed, the DeCenzo, Watkins, Hale, and the 23, where did he come from, mama? You gotta
115 and 41 almost get together coming out of pit road. Jason Dolfer fishtails it.
Jim Gately with the boys with the toys here. As cars coming out on pit road there, high wide. That's what you want to do is get that early pit stop and then get the run there that was planned beautifully by these guys. That's what I talked about earlier. At the beginning of the race is, the undercut.
Same time, the 115 and the 41 of Chris Beckman. Dave Allens and Chris Beckman there. They executed perfectly.
He lost a ton of spots just because of the undercut.
Also, yeah, he was going to have to take more fuel than probably everybody else because he was burning more out front. This is why I said you want to pit in the window or undercut, as Wiltie's putting it. They pitted with...
That's what they call it in Formula 1.
Yeah, they pitted with the laps to go left that you can get on a full tank. So they weren't taking the full tank of fuel. They were taking like a can and a half probably to fill it up and get you to the finish. And
Plus,
every gallon.
Then they get the momentum on the pit exit. Look at this gaggle. While the other cars are trying to get up to speed.
They're in a dogfight. Oh, there you go. There's the answer on the 3.
Oh, the 3 busted. Okay, pitting this lap. He didn't post, but you get the message there. Oh my gosh, too fast.
That tells you Mark DeCenzo. Tells you how he got that great stop, and tells you the story old as time. Mark DeCenzo getting himself busted.
Yeah, it used to happen to me when I was, a teenager.
Well, I always say Mark DeCenzo's our Denny Hamlin. He gets more pit penalties per year than I think the rest of the league.
Yeah, if I was still running, I'd be right there with him. So, Roscoe Hurst with damage earlier in the race is still battling, and he's moved himself up to P5. This guy can roll, dude.
Yeah, give a call to that pit crew fixing that car up. getting to where he can at least run in the pocket draft there.
And keeping his mind in it and, working the problem out.
He had substantial contact in that big one earlier. See, Jammin' J, as I said, he's shuffled back out to 7th place here after being up front pretty much all night. What about that comeback for Slim Jim Gately? 3 laps down to disconnect, getting caught up in the big one, and here he is sitting P2 pushing his teammate Jeff Hale around the track. Yeah, those two go way back. Work together, they've known each other, been friends for a very long time. Right now they have control of this race. Coming up on 12 to go. Tom Jackson's still hanging on. First car lap down. That off-sequence pit stop definitely hurt him. He came in with that second group to make sure he could top off and stay in contact with the leaders. He's got, I think, one more lap here to where he can still get the lucky dog. Oh, it's 124 hard into the wall. There it is. There is the caution that Tom Jackson needed to get back on the lead lap.
Well.
Is there a caution?
No caution.
How is that not a caution?
NASCAR said negative. Oh my gosh.
Wow, NASCAR is asleep in the booth again.
There's Mama, there goes that man. Slim Jim Gately with his teammate Jeff Hale. This is like old times. I mean, they do this stuff in their sleep, and they've been doing it for a long time.
I don't know what happened to the 124. Understand what I'm seeing at all here. It's like a disconnect. Oh, we were talking about this. Okay, he's been having some issues with freezes. And that was almost
That
like
could
11
be
o'clock.
computer issues. Yeah, I've had those before too.
But about 10:58
Well,
or
Slim
so.
Jim Gately from 3 laps down to P2 here, but you know what? That's his buddy there, right there. He's going to push him until the last lap, and then, like our team always is, get through the last lap, and then it's on. But right now, Matt Watkins has got an issue here, and he's got the 29 and the 23 together, and them's blood brothers right there. It's gonna be hard to beat these guys.
It's just like the team orders at Pony Express. They're basically the Hippocratic Oath. First, do no harm.
Well, and now after all the melee, all the pit stops, you're looking at the select field here with 7 to go coming up. Here comes the outside starting to work because these guys don't want to lose here. Beckman wants a win out the box here.
Chris Beckman,
That's my
he helped.
championship pick right there.
He knows
He's
how to
got
work.
3 buddies here.
He knows how to work that outside because that's how he helped push me to the win on Tuesday here, and he's got that up his sleeve. He's looking for the right time to get the momentum going up there.
Well, you see them work there. They didn't have enough, so they got back in line. Pick up the draft, and then, who's going to come out first? Ryan Johnson fading, fainting, and showing? Not yet. Tick, 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 tick. You know what Slim's going to do? He's going to go with the 29 here. 15 is the guy I'm looking at, trying to wait for that outside line to develop and then pick them up before they get to him. And then you'll have a 4 or 5 on 3 there. It's all about numbers. This track has got, here we go, Ryan Johnson taking a look.
Jam and Jay going with him. Tom Jackson pushing on the high side.
Watkins looking in his mirror. I know what he's thinking right now. Nope, not yet. Oh, a bump there by Slim Jim. That's what you do on the straightaway there. Don't do it in the corners.
No, you can't get away with that in the corners here. It's even sketchy to do here in these short shoots. When you come off the corners here, going into those short shoots, even though they look straight and flat, the car washes around something fierce.
Never wanted to touch or be touched.
You wouldn't like super speedway racing with me then, Milty. I knock the bumper off the guy in front of me if I can.
No, not on the dog leg there. Everywhere else,
Let's put it this way. I'd hit Hale there.
Bump again there. Johnson showing on the outside. Coming up on 4 to go.
Oh, Ryan Johnson loose off the side of Dulfer. Wow. Everybody saves it.
That's going to jaggle that field.
Oh, we're racing back to the caution. This might have ended the race.
This thing is over. It's Jeff Hale. Jeff Hale with the win.
I didn't notice the caution flag in the air, and that's why these guys were getting all crazy there off the corner.
That must have happened somewhere else. Jeff Hale's going, I'll take it. It's right on the edge of whether or not they'll go green. No green, white checkered here in this sim.
It's either a debris caution or a blown engine somewhere.
Debris caution would be lame. Come on, NASCAR. What's up? You're the 29, you don't care.
Alt 6 isn't finding anything. Trying to back it up at the moment of caution.
Watkins is like, okay, I'm here for the season, I'm definitely racing for a championship, so.
Is he, though? You never know with Matt Watkins.
I think so. I've been talking to him, and whether it's his swan song for a while, I don't know, but he's definitely wants to put one more year in here and try to get it done here.
I can't find anything that happened at the moment of the caution, so it has to be a debris caution. Probably for the 124, having pounded the wall and not brought out the caution before, that car got going again. Sometimes if the car
dropping chunks.
Yeah,
there.
Sometimes if the car keeps rolling after a heavy impact and doesn't get to pit, it'll throw the debris caution.
Oh, Jeff Hale, this is his, multiple championships.
Meanwhile, this is the moment of caution here, and you saw the 41 car had that high line. They had 5 cars lined up ready to go. and this was the race back
sorry.
to the caution.
I thought we were going to win the race, and everybody bailed on me.
Yeah.
That was the problem. They knew it was for all the marbles there. And the second you guys got that high line going, the caution came out, and Ryan had to duck down and get what he could out of it. Look, he bounced sideways off Jam and Jay off the corner here. Wow, he is dead sideways and saved that thing. That's Kyle Busch recovering right there. He had to get down there, block Roscoe, and yep, held on to P5.
Hey,
felt
you
like,
know, a heck
what's
of
that
a
deal
run
where
for
you-
Roscoe.
I'm sorry. What's that deal where everybody's dancing around and somebody doesn't have a chair?
Musical chairs.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it felt like on the last lap.
I could see it. Yeah, you were
Well,
just
you know,
sitting duck in that position.
now that we're talking here, I did pick you to win the championship this year, so I hope
boy.
that's. I had to tell you, you know, because everybody else heard it. So,
Well, I'm planning on running full time, Milt, so I'll see what I can do.
well, I hope so. You know, because I think this is a good result to start out. You know.
Yeah, you can't help your season too much at these restrictor plate races, but you can certainly hurt it.
Exactly. Yeah. Jeff Hale, oh, what a great guy! What a great driver! Consistent year after year. Had a spat there where he had, you know, a bunch of back troubles and couldn't sim race and couldn't work. Yeah, he's older like the rest of us, you know, most of us. He's in my, you know, age group, I think, you know, so. And for him to get back on the track and run regular, much like a lot of guys, you know, Mark DeSenza, you know, heart attack, you know, I mean, the guys just want to get back to what they love and, you know, sim racing and see Jeff get back, you know, 100% now, total, you know, just a beast all night. And then, you know, looks like got to get it around here, you know, but I don't believe those caution lights are going to come out.
I don't think so. Yeah, Jeff
They
is so
can't.
good at these tracks, man. He really is.
They can't now. They're about to start lap 80 of 80, so this is it. When the lights didn't turn off last time by, that determined it.
Yeah, that's it.
One more to go under caution. Just gotta make sure that thing doesn't blow up and carries them all the way home. And Jeff Hale starts the season out with the W.
Good finish for our new driver, Roscoe Hurst, here in 6th, too.
Yeah, he had heavy damage in that big one earlier. Yeah, I saw a big gap in his right front fender. And that crew fixed the car up good and still ran well in the pocket draft. And yeah, he acquitted himself quite nicely out there and bringing the damaged car home in a top 5. 6th, rather, so top 10.
Well, I just got a text from Matt Watkins. Quick interview. I need to get out. He's got another race to run after this, so I'll try not to talk too much, Matt.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Well, he knows me, you know. I'm a talker, you know.
It's a late night race to be running. 11:10 Eastern.
Well, you know, he was out of town with his girlfriend and doing holiday stuff. And, you know, we were texting back and forth. And he was like, when I get back, I'm going to binge sim race.
MJ makes one last fake towards the pits, but crossed, so the Checkered flag under yellow. Jeff Hale, Slim Jim Gately with the comeback of the night.
Wow.
Matt Watkins third. Jason Dolfer, dominant car all night, strong car all night, comes home fourth. Excellent finish there. Fifth place at the last minute move there for Ryan Johnson. The 3/5 of the top 5 come from the Checkered Flag stables. Roscoe Hurst,
what a
fantastic.
show. I mean, are you watching this stuff or what, man? I mean, this is great stuff.
Roscoe
You guys
Hurst,
are
the great
good.
Friday night debut there with a 6th place finish with the, as we mentioned before, a roughed up car.
Fantastic
Chris Beck
run
in
by
7th.
Roscoe. That's a bitchin' name too, man. Roscoe with a K, baby.
And a Hurst, like the shifter. Yeah, that's like you made up a name for a character in a racing game. So yeah, Roscoe Hurst in 6th, Chris Beckman 7th, Jeff Habek also comes back from being caught up in some incidents there to finish in the top 10, finish 8th there. Dave Ellens, Brad Otto rounding out your top 10. Right, so Milty go quickly gather up, as we know Matt Watkins has to go. Our podium finishers there. Points should probably be last season's shown there. Yep. See how last season finished with the co-goat Rick Johnson picking up one of many Winston Cups, I believe, that he's picked up so far. With Christopherson, Castle, Johnson, and Dulfer being your top 5 from last season. Some of those guys that are here tonight, they're picking up right where they left off. Great runs for Johnson and Dulfer and Ellens there, as well as some Jim Gately. Just get my replay saved here. Ready. See how Milty's doing with gathering up her podium. Still nobody yet. See if I'll get next week's schedule up here then. Head on over to the forums. SBRacingforums.com. Winston Cup Series. Let's see. This is week 1 here of 12, starting out here at Daytona SRA. Next week we're at Texas Motor Speedway. All my exes live in Texas. North Wilkesboro is week 3. Going back, and that track they're working on bringing it back in real life. We're keeping it alive here in NASCAR 2003. I'm not very good there. I don't like that track, but yeah, it's put on some good races before. Got Atlanta 97 in week 4, Bristol SRA taking us to the halfway point at Michigan SRA. A lot of SRA tracks this season here on the Winston Cup Tour. As Milty is still... Oh, we got Slim Jim here. I think Matt Watkins had to jump in the helicopter already. See, Milty's got him. Well, he said he had to take off and run another race. He's apparently gone. Oh, there's Matkins. All right.
What up?
Milty warned me that you're in a hurry, so we're just gonna jump straight to Matkins there in P3. Great strong run, great pitting there, and just need the strategy to work out in your favor. But strong run. Are you planning to run the full season?
Yep, definitely gonna give it a go. Last one, see how it shakes out. So I just want a good season, good finishes, and that was a good start. That race could have went as good as I possibly imagined. So very happy, and great job to Slim and Jeff. I was very content sitting third, ride it out. That's what happened.
Well, Chris was in the booth here at one point, and he said pretty much when he got a season that's got mixed discipline, and you got super speedways thrown in with other types of tracks, you basically just try to, and you're going for a championship, you want to mitigate the damage at a super speedway. Like you can't necessarily think about gaining points so much as just not losing them. And I'd say a podium finish is a good way that counts towards not losing them. solid run all around there. Now I hear you got another race to jump off to. Where are you
Yeah,
off to
I got
next
so
from
much
here?
to talk about, but not tonight, because Matt's got business here. He's got to get on a jet here and fly to another race here. But new teammate of mine, Donkey Bob Racing and I Racing, and so happy to have him. And good luck on the rest of the season. So Slim, man, dude.
Can't wait. Appreciate it.
Right
Thank you,
on, brother.
Matt.
Slim, man, 3 laps down? Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Mama didn't give up. You know, she knew.
I hope I didn't use all of my luck up for the rest of the season. tonight.
Well, you know,
It's distinctly
dude, I mean,
possible.
you were blinking there, and it just sucks because, man, I mean, but you never gave up. And, you know, all of a sudden, where did he come from? You're like Kevin Harvick, you know.
The closer.
Yeah, I was pretty and very pleased with how that turned out. I never thought I'd make up those 3 laps.
Well,
That's
and
why
you
you
gotta,
stick with it.
you got to feel like, you know, after all these years, all of a sudden it's me and Jeff Hale, my longtime friend and teammate and racing buddy. Here we are. How did we get here? But all of a sudden it's you and me, and I'm like, there is no way Slim's going to let Jeff hang out to dry here. They're going to win this race. You know?
Oh no, Jeff is he's stuck by he's been my wingman many times in the past.
Heck yeah.
I told him as soon as I got there, I said I'm not going anywhere. So this was all his, man.
Well, you got caught up in that big wreck while you were still laps down. Did you take any damage in that?
None whatsoever. I could not believe it.
Wow. That was lucky because you took a substantial shot to the rear end. It all started to stack up there.
Well, you know, we've changed to moderate damage,
Yeah.
So that's really, I guess.
Oh, you have?
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, moderate damage on super
Okay.
speedways.
I got to keep up on this stuff here.
Oh, real quick before I forget, shout out to my mom. Love you, Mom. You stuck with me tonight like you always do, and I did the best I could for you.
Yeah, she went the distance, or she
Yeah,
was
like
in the chat.
to quote her, really great comeback, son. So proud of you and happy you finished second place.
All right. Thank you.
So championship runs are made of sticking it out, making the best of it. So great run there, Slim. And meanwhile, the super speedway ace, Jeff Hale, hanging on with the teammate in the mirror.
Baby.
Yeah, Slim made it easy for me tonight. Once he got behind me, I knew it was just ride the rest of the way. But appreciate the help from him. Good run by Matt tonight too, and bad luck from Mark. He hit me there at the end, but he had a black, so he was able to get me pulled around Matt there after that last stop. And once I got
Well,
to
that
position,
was
that was it.
great pit stop by him, and
Yeah, well, we
kinda
saw
went,
why.
Uh-oh. Might be too great.
Thanks to him, though, he helped us get by Matt because we probably wouldn't have got by him had it not been for him.
Yeah, that's what you do when you pit with your team, but you get the penalty. You stick out there as long as you can until they get 3 laps to answer that black flag. Just try and help them get as much as you can out of it before you go serve your penalty. But yeah, tough break there. I know the pit road, it bites him more, frequently, but at least he was able to make the best of it there and help the team to the lead. Now, you were about to get an outside challenge from Ryan Johnson. If that had gone green to the finish there, we couldn't find.
Interesting.
Yeah, we couldn't find an incident that caused it. So did the spotter say it was debris or something?
Yeah,
Yep. Exactly.
You throw a water bottle out there, Slim.
Jeff may have. Wasn't me. It'd been Slim Jim. It was me.
No, I actually like racing to finish green. It's more exciting and challenging than
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. You gotta sit there and just sweat out whether the motor's gonna make it all the way.
Well, and I know you guys, and I know how you love the competition, and that's why you do it, and there's nothing like winning one, period, but it's always better if, but that's racing, I mean, it is what it is, it's like, you don't make the rules, and caution comes out, and I'm the winner, you're the winner, man.
well, what really that I'm a winner. We were when we went as a team and made good decisions and right moves at the right time. So appreciate the guys for the help. Couldn't have done it without them.
Awesome night there. Congrats again, guys. Again, our Podium
Awesome.
finishers, Matt Watkins is already on the helicopter off to his next race. Slim Jim Gately and Jeff Hale, your winner tonight. Thank everybody for joining us out there in YouTube land, chatting, liking, subscribing, getting the notice out there that we're out here still keeping the game alive. 20 years this year. It's 2023, NASCAR 2003, season 45, and still going strong. We appreciate everybody coming through the gates, putting a great 24-car field out there tonight. And we'll catch everybody next week at Texas Motor Speedway. Should be another big, fast, fun track. I know Hale's good at that one, too. He might go for the double. But until then, we thank our league admin and our series admin and new series sponsor, Ryan Johnson. Brothers Body and Paint. We'll get the logos updated next week. Now that I figured out my camera issue that killed an hour of my prep time today.
Well, we'll let you slide. You know, I mean.
Oh, I was about ready to chuck this thing through a window.
You almost messed it up, but it's okay.
Shannon's nodding because she saw how grumpy I was getting.
I don't know if it was mentioned tonight, but little Birdie said something about Sean Reap having a birthday this week.
It was yesterday. Yes, it was.
Happy birthday, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Happy birthday. What are you, 30 or?
Yeah, I'm 12. 45. Going on 15.
Man, I wish I was 45.
My mom always said, you hit 40, it's downhill from there, so you're on the slope, bud.
Yeah. Well, now I'm officially closer to 50 than 40, so there you go. Yeah, it was fun. My age matched the season 2 seasons in a row. Just the way it worked out, because of where the breaks fall and where my birthday falls. So 44, season 44, I was 44 for the whole time, and now, at least starting with the trucks, 45 for all season 45.
That's what my dad used to do in real racing. You know, it was like he was 39 for like 5 years. You know?
Well, my dad, just celebrates the anniversaries of his 27th birthday, so that works too. Thanks, Mama Gately, wishing the happy birthday there. Thanks, everybody, tuning in again. And thanks, Sam Young, keeping the gates open, keeping the league running here and beyond. And I don't know, until next week at Texas Motor Speedway for FSB Racing Live. Saying goodnight, everybody. I've been your host, Sean Reap, with Milt Minter Jr. joining me in the booth.
Peace out.
Is it not doing the...